So Pearls 2021 revealed that South Africa has got a very big reading problem. About 81% of our learners in grade 4 cannot read for meaning, right? So a lot of that work that we've done or we've been doing is basically around strengthening literacy in classrooms, specifically for schools that are within the quintile 1 to 3 range, which are the poorest of schools, very marginalized, and cater for, like I said, the poor children in the poorest of communities in the country. The reason why we chose the Northern Cape was because we saw there was a dire need for support and strengthening of reading in the literacy classrooms in this particular province. And that is what inspired UNICEF to just come on board and help, to assist the teachers so they can teach Setswana home language. As we know in South Africa, or just research broadly has shown that children are able to better grasp content when it's taught to them in their home language, and then when they actually master reading skills, they're able to then transfer those particular reading skills into other languages like English in the South African context or in the context of Northern Cape.
Over more than 10 years now, the National Department of Education is running interventions in South Africa. There were interventions in many provinces and different iterations. What we do know is that the so-called triple cocktail is a recipe that's working well. That means a standardized package of quality, applicable and context-specific learning materials are provided to all teachers in the program. And as teachers, they are upskilled by in-service training, which we do at the start of every term with all our teachers. The third component is the coaching, where we strengthen the system with coaches that visited schools throughout the year and support them to apply what they've learned in the termly training.
Department of Education, especially the Northern Cape Department of Education, collaborated with Oxford University Press, Zenex, UNICEF, in bringing this EGRP2 program to the Northern Cape, especially to the Francis Baard and John Taoli Gaetsewe districts. We collaborated with them because Oxford provided us with quality resources, that is flashcards and lesson plans. We formed part of that because we had inputs in the review of the lesson plans.
A success story that I will never forget on my journey as a coach. It was when I visited a multi-grade school. That teacher didn't know where to start when teaching 3 grades in her classroom. So through the program and through the project, we have assisted them a lot. We have assisted them in terms of how to handle a multi-grade class and how to differentiate the different skills and according to the different grades and according to the different learners' abilities, and how to apply the knowledge that they have gained from the training, and how we advise them in their classrooms on how to handle multi-grade learners. That teacher warmed my heart when she said, "Ma'am, I didn't know where to start, but through your advice and your coaching, I know now what to do."
So my role in the program as a literacy coach is to give teachers training from term to term, and then after that, on a daily basis, we visit teachers to schools and we plan out those visits. And then when we go to school, we observe teachers as they teach, and then we give them feedback so that they can know where they need to develop. And then, we give them positive feedback so that they can know where to develop themselves and then move like that with EGRP.
We have 6 coaches in the project. 2 coaches are based in Francis Baard, which is Kimberley, and 4 coaches are based here in JTG, which is around Kuruma. Then I make sure that we plan what we need to do in terms of visiting schools. I look at their plans, we discuss them, then I support them with the challenges they come across when they go to schools.
This program has really built and motivate, encourage me as a grade 2 teacher, because in the past, as educators, we take it for granted that we know these learners. We didn't organize our groups in time. So now EGRP has motivate me to do my baseline in time and to put my groups, my learners in their prospective groups, just not assuming that they belong to a certain group.
My learners inspire and surprise me quite a lot. Even after school, after we read a book, they will come to me and say, "Teacher, please, can I go and read for mommy at home?" They borrow these books and I let them go home with them.
The moment that I started to see learners starting to read and to understand for the first time is when I was teaching phonics. The time when I was teaching phonics, my learners were able to blend and to decode different words. So by teaching phonics, it also helped them to know how to read different words and how to combine different sounds.
The game change here was our multi-grade classes that received resources that are benefiting both the teachers and the learners. Our vision for this program, when it began, we were very excited. We could see how this program is going to change reading in our Setswana home classes.
Our literacy in our province was not good before the program. Our learners and our teachers were struggling with reading because most of our teachers, they don't have reading strategies. They don't have method on how to teach reading. And then after this program comes in, our schools improved a lot. We see a lot of improvement in our schools. Our teachers manage to teach our learners. And then even the learners, when we go to school, we see a lot of improvement. Learners read, especially reading with comprehensions, because they struggle with reading with comprehension. But it's improved the literacy in our province, especially in our school, in deep rural schools.